open it and I hit a button, the mode, just cause, and they pull it out. Alright guys, we're out here on the farm again today, and we just checked the cameras, the Kite Links. We just replaced all the batteries yesterday, and they cycled back through, and they all appear to be working good. So that's one of the things we wanted to check. Now we're gonna go see the progress on the food plots. Dad's tilling up some of them right now, so let's go see how it's going. This is a field up on a ridge top, and we just came from the field down on the bottom, and if you lead up the hill, it actually comes up into this plot here, but this one's going to be a little bit bigger, and this leads out into some of our really big ag fields. This year the ag fields are all in Sudan grass, so it's not food for the deer. We're hoping we can get the farmer to put in some winter wheat or some rye grain for them this winter. But this little area here is a little over an acre, and we're tilling it up now. It's tilling up really nicely, a lot better than the other one did. We had to go over the other one twice, and it still has a lot of grass clumps. That's the first time that had been mowed or tilled in a long time. But this one's working out pretty good. Should get plenty of seed to soil contact, and we're gonna put all of these little food plots in the same mix. It's going to be Whitetail Institute's Vision. It's a brassica mix. I think it's just one brassica type. It's kale, I think, a really preferred kale species. And it's going to come back in their Whitetail Institute clover and their chicory mix. So you should really like that, and we should have a nice perennial food plot to come from that mix. And we're also going to overseed it with a little bit of sugar beets and purple top turnips to give them a little bit more brassica mix this fall. And typically I don't like to modify seed blends, they say not to, but with these grass clumps in here, we're not going to be getting 100% germination, I wouldn't imagine. So overseeding it a little bit might help anyway, and I think it'll provide a better mix and more along the lines of what we want. So it should turn out pretty good. But our plan is just to till it up like this. It'll be pretty rough. We have a cultivator, but we're not going to use it. We're not going to have any runoff without using it anyway. And we think when it's nice and fluffy like that, that the seed will be more likely to work its way down in the ground. Today is Sunday, and ooh, there's a snake. There's a snake, Jesse. Right under this piece of grass.
Huh?
Careful. It's a wild one.
Why did you slip on it?
I don't know.
Huh?
Anyway, today is Sunday, and we plan on getting all these fields. We have 3 that are going to be tilled up after today. We plan on planting all of those ones tomorrow on Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday we're supposed to have a lot of rain move through. So it should work out pretty perfect. Should get good germination, should wash that seed down in the ground right away, and then we work our fertilizer into the ground too. Alright guys, this is the last field we tilled yesterday. Today we're spreading fertilizer and planting. We're getting really good coverage. We ended up doing 5 bags of 12-12-12 and then 1 bag of urea on this 1 acre plot. It's pretty much exactly 1 acre. We figured that out using OnX. And now we're going to be planting the Whitetail Institute Vision. So it should turn out to be a good plot. We're going to go plant it right now. Hopefully we can reap the rewards this fall. Here's this second field that we're going to be doing today. This one measures out at 0.62 acres. We're going to be seeding it at about an acre's worth rate. Just because there's a lot of grass clumps in here, we might not get quite as good a germination as we would if it was just really good worked in ground. But first time we ever disced this field in or tilled it in, so we got a lot of these grass clumps here that are gonna hold some of the seed out. Should be all right still. And once the seed actually germinates, this grass is actually gonna be good for it, so it holds moisture better. Right now we're putting on 4 bags of 12, 12, 12, and then 1 bag of urea. Should be a nice plot for this fall. And tomorrow and the rest of the week we have a lot of rain coming in, so all of our plots should do really well. Just got done hanging a stand. I think we're done with food plots for today. We might put one more in tomorrow by one of our block spines. Just finally got this stand in the tree and it's feeling pretty solid. Behind me is a cow pasture that we have right now, and it's also really thick. A lot of briars and stuff in there. They feel, I think, could be bedding in there, but it's a really nice transition anyway, where this hill comes over the top here. You got nice hardwoods, oaks. There should be some acorns in here, and we're right on the top third of this ridge. So anytime, this is usually where the bucks like to cruise anyway, is right over the hill, and we can shoot the edge of that field on that transition. And then we got a nice fence line up to the left of us here that the bucks should like to cruise as well. So really nice travel corridor, and a lot of bedding all around, so should be a good spot. What you doing? What you think? Back up on the farm today, we're tilling up a little bit of the Sudan grass in this finger here by this enclosed elevated blind here, and this is right above our best spot where we get the most pictures of bucks. We always call it the buck hole, but it's just a really good mineral site down in the bottom there. It's a pretty good ways away, but this is probably the closest field that we'll have to hunt them in. So we're going to till this up and put this in the Whitetail Institute Vision and Brassica mix, and it should be a good plot. Alright guys, that's going to conclude the video of our 2018 fall planting. I think all of our plots turned out very successfully. We haven't been down to check and see how they're doing yet, but it's been almost 2 weeks now, and for the last several weeks we've been getting pretty consistent rain, so I think our timing was absolutely perfect. And we put down plenty of seed, fertilizer should be good. The only thing we didn't do is get soil tests, but we'll be working on that next year, I'm sure of it. And we just didn't have enough time this year to get that done. But plots should come up, plenty good, and we should have really good plots for this fall. And I know we're really excited to be chasing some of the bucks down there, and really excited for season to start. It's only a little over a month away now. But anyway, that's going to conclude the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see future content. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up button and comment down below if you want to see some reasoning behind kind of our food plot and tree stand architecture for the farm this year. And I'd be happy to make a video going over that, laying out all on the map and showing you what we were thinking of when we were placing these plots.